You can't stop greatness. Yo. Hey.
Yeah, y'all can't tag this one, bitches. Chasing them. What? I'm gonna fuck up the algorithm so they can't catch up. Can you tell me how to get to beat my meat? Oh wait, that was a remix. That's all. Just to make sure they couldn't do nothing about it. That's all. They're not gonna post it. It is what it is. We live, rerouting. We gonna get past this bullshit. It is smoking ass. Smoking ass. With your host tonight, E.L. Berkeley.
I'm Horny Tone, not by
choice. And I am him, and he who be SPEED ROC with the K. I'm just talking trash because I'm at the lead right now while we're doing technical additions. You ain't got no message? That's cool because they ain't going to say nothing. Meantime, between time, you usually catch us on act.providers protection. Please log on to Worldwide Protection so that way you can get your fights fixed. Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to get the fight fixed up. Meanwhile, remix. You know what I need to hear right now? I want to hear the World Song by Yakko from the Animaniacs. It might be a little bit after your time. Yeah, definitely was.
We are live.
But we are live right here.
From now on.
Log in Worldwide Protection. So I'm a unass this seat right now for the hostess with the mostest, and like Horny Tone says, the mostest up top. It's my sis E.L. Berkeley. I said it.
Thank y'all for staying with us tonight. We're kicking out here to PBS is no longer with us.
Right.
Thanks to the 47th administration.
This is a remix.
Shout out my man.
Not our remix. We didn't do this.
Homie Elmo. The rest of the stuff up with this crew.
Alright. Let me switch up some. It's bad.
Hey, that's
Shut.
I'm gonna start fucking around on that.
Alright. So we've been. Which one of y'all still on? That's you?
Yeah.
Right.
I just loaded the tone because I know we got a remix. Worldwide Protection.
So we told y'all a couple weeks ago when we went to go when we went live
I got you. Keep talking.
that a message popped up right before we went live, and IG said that the live feature would be only for accounts that had 1,000 followers or more, but they didn't give a date. So tonight we fucked around and found out.
They do up top.
So we had to make last minute moves, and since Horny Tone over here, your boy, is worldwide because he does security and protection worldwide for Legends Executive Protection, his company. He has over 2,000 followers, so we'll be there from now on. Message.
So,
We gotta find which card is.
what?
We're missing one of our top people.
Yeah, so
founders.
I'm gonna have to send out some text messages.
Yeah, just do all that right now.
We gotta find Susie.
Yeah.
Susie's always been one of our best.
Susie's number should be in this phone. Somebody call Susie.
Well, we just jumped from 3 to 5. Ta-da! They're following us.
Dang.
But just go on your gram and just tell everybody just the Lord want Worldwide Protection.
Yeah.
That way, yeah.
I'm trying to get on here right now.
We are here. Worldwide Protection is my company. Legends.
Woo.
We got DJ Speed Rock. Subject to tariff. We got E.L. Berkeley. Everything made here in America. No tariff.
And in the house today. He's off camera right now.
Yo.
But we're going to send a big shout out to our guy.
Listen.
Mr. 300 when it comes to this bowling shit.
My
guy Mark is in the building. Icon.
Get it right.
Thank you for having me. I know I'm off camera, but thank you for having me.
Yes, that's my man Mark.
I'm humble and I'm grateful, but I am him.
Wait a minute. You may be him, but I'm the him.
Okay.
That's all right. That's not getting messed up. I'm going to give
Their
you
pronouns are him and him.
That's the only pronouns we use. In fact,
Him and him.
Yo, all right. I'm trying to get the message over to the people that's waiting over on Dark Papyrus.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to get them here. Susie is one of our number one. If anybody know where Susie at, please send Susie.
Oh, cool. Okay, big sis, thank you for sending that to Susie. Yeah. See how the folks look out.
See how the network works.
Man. Do I need to turn down the main joint?
I just did. So
Okay.
or you can pull back a little bit.
Yeah.
Get your mouth off the mic a little bit.
Put your... You got flag.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Don't worry, this upgrade, shout out to my man DJ Skills who's about to upgrade the whole smoking ass system. This shit about to, how Beyonce say, baby, let me upgrade you.
If you're listening tonight, I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
Right. But thanks for being patient and tracking us down.
And send a shout out to other people to get them on so they can find where we is, or maybe, and like us, subscribe. So before we go any further, quick shout out to BNS Lanes.
Yo.
One of the finest black-owned bowling alleys in the country. A lot of good stuff here. Shout out to Speed Rock, DJ Speed Rock Industries, Conglomerate, Enterprises. For your DJ needs, you're looking for somebody to give you an experience, a DJ super experience. Where he comes to your house, your party, your venue, and make everybody feel wanted. Shout out to FMR Trucking. Still, they've always looked out for me.
Excuse me. I'd like to remix that a little bit. Shout out to Astoria LLC and fuck FMR.
Hey. That's not necessarily true.
That's my opinion.
Well, no.
That's my opinion.
He's got his own trucking company. Got nothing to do with FMR. And I don't know the name of it because I didn't care. But shout out to FMR.
Shout out to Jason and Melissa. And
shout out to them people
Astoria
that keep this big meat neck motherfucker employed. How about that?
Susie.
There goes Susie.
Hey.
Oh, wait, no. All right, watch the voice. Hey, baby.
So you know what?
Hey, Susie. Glad you caught up. We had to pivot.
Glad you found us. We got concerned that you be lost somewhere and didn't know where we are.
Listen.
You left breadcrumbs. You left breadcrumbs.
Hansel and Gretel.
Tonight we're drinking from our favorite slushy machine.
Yes.
That's slushy and stuff in the machine.
Yeah.
Shout out to Deep Eddie Wine favorite vodka. We're not getting ready for it, but this shit tastes good too. Bing bong.
Bing bong. Shout out to Bailey's Tax and Accounting Services. They definitely get your money right and keep it right. So, listen, please go over to Amazon, grab your girls' book, Beyond the Crack Door, Black Jenny. It's a series. The third is underway, Confessions of a Blood Witch. You're going to have to go back over to the YouTube channel to find out what episode that I dropped a passage, and your girl is working on that installment, and it will be out. Confessions of a Blood Witch.
Does that make you a Wiccan?
Confessions of a Blood Witch.
Oh, you are.
Is the title of the third book in the series.
So listen. Oh, Susie.
Susie, I hope you feel better.
Oh,
listen.
So we ain't gonna put your medical business out.
Listen.
But we gonna say that you don't have.
Well, she put it out. That's public.
Yeah, but we ain't going to publicize
We're
the
not gonna
public.
publicize the public.
There you go.
Listen. Susie, take
Feel
care
better,
of yourself.
baby. Feel better.
We
We appreciate you. We gonna send you the love, light. Love, light, and healing.
You know,
and if you need a slushy,
put some tea on and some stuff on the shelf and take it behind the bed.
There you go.
put 5 on it.
You know what?
That's the only part of that song I know.
That's
right.
I've never heard the whole song.
Are you?
You know what?
We need to play that for you.
Not today, we not.
No, we
Right,
ain't
Give
gonna
a
right.
get
shout
Flag.
out to you two guys,
Oh,
for Mr. EL and for Mr. Tony, aka Horny,
on the tone.
and DJ Speed Rock
I ain't nobody.
for having this beautiful, beautiful
I got that.
podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now that we've all showed the proper love,
Woo!
Airborne.
Yo, so our guests, nah, that's wrong. Family in the
Family.
building.
Yeah,
tonight.
that's fam.
Look,
You got to make it
let me
big.
just
Brother
speak.
Mark, aka Icon, is also Army,
Yes, I am.
Army,
also
Airborne,
airborne,
Yes, I am.
okay,
75th,
and also an
Ranger
Aries.
Division.
Thank you. April 10th.
Woo!
Yeah, he three
Woo!
for three in the cave.
So look, before we go any further, let me just say
We
this.
about to cut up.
I try to treat everybody like family.
Right.
You do.
Now, to some of you people who I only know through this show, one of these days I hope you come down to the cave, have a burger, share a drink, tell a story.
And don't forget the cheesy balls.
We got cheesy balls,
Cheesy balls.
and
And
some people
balls
got balls,
and
that are,
balls
some
with
balls that
cheese.
are cheesy.
Yeah.
If you
Take a
got a
shower.
cheese ball, you might have to go
You might
somewhere.
want- you might wanna get a shot for
get
that.
checked out.
But let's be clear.
I
At
like
a
that
certain
on
age,
mine.
you stop doing just friends. They are the family, or you letting them go.
Say it
Now,
again.
there's only two things you should call them at after 40.
Say it again.
You are the friends, family, or an associate. If you're an associate, you're not privy to a lot of shit. We're not going to be breaking a lot of bread. You're not going to be coming to my home. You don't get to hang out with my friends and family. If you're friends, that means you're one step above nobody. Why am I saying that?
Right.
Because that means if you're at this age and you've only made it to friend,
Something.
I can't call you
Yo,
fan.
your character is a flaw in there or something.
That means that you have done something that we cannot quite get over the hump yet. Which is cool in your 20s. You should have a whole lot of friends in your 20s.
Or you're perpetually doing something, and it don't necessarily have to be something to
To
us.
me.
But
But if I know you can do a lot of other people dirty, I'm gonna start wondering when you're gonna do me dirty.
or I give a good example of where my line is, where I move people, and I've had to do it recently, and it took me a long time to get there, and I feel a little hurt over it, but I got to do it for me and mine. People who perpetually have the same issue, same story. It's different.
Yeah.
The meat suit might look different, but it is the same story over and over and over
Again.
again. And no matter what advice,
Advice.
hey, you know, what encouragement, listen, you know, you're worth more than that. They keep the same over and over and over. And I'm 44. I don't have, and thing is not that I don't love you, but see, I gotta move you because you're in the loop that I can't be a part of your loop. I can't be a part of your Groundhog Day moment.
You really need to get a grip on that sometimes. I think people don't realize that at some point in your life, you're the common denominator because it's your life.
Yeah.
So if things keep happening to you that you keep going, why me? Well, you got to realize you're the star of your own movie. You ain't writing your own script. If you let other people write your script, that means you the flunky in their movie.
Right.
And at some point, after 30, you got to stop being somebody else's flunky. Now, I'm not saying get conceited, but you should definitely be willing to make moves where when people see you and speak of you, it should be a little honor in it, respect in it. If you always the person where they talk about how you the flunky, how you always going through some shit, how you always broke, how you in your 15th bad relationship this year,
15th this year?
it's you.
Woo!
Shit, stop blaming other people.
What's that?
It's
Once
you.
every
No.
7-day average?
There are certain people who date weekly,
Sheesh.
and they get
8 days?
seriously weak.
Right. We ain't talking about regular dating. We talking about you done crash bang yourself into, oh, I'm in love.
No.
Not every.
Every brother should be number one in your life. Close them legs, stop cracking them like crabs.
And listen, this ain't all females either.
No, there's a lot of brothers got cracked.
Dun, dun, dun.
You don't want the dungeon.
Ooh, not the garlic butter.
Ooh.
If you guys don't mind, I'd like to add my 2 cents, please.
Yo, you ain't got
You here?
Go on, jump in.
I have 2 rules that I live by.
Okay.
And the first rule is, even the strongest tree will drop the weakest leaves.
What? What? Say that one more
You
time.
would have to say that again.
Say that one more
Say
time.
that loud and
For the
correct
people in the back that got the earwax stuck deep
Okay.
down in the eardrum.
For the people in the back,
Right.
the strongest tree
The strongest tree
will drop the weakest leaves.
will drop the weakest leaves. Message.
Every
Let's go.
journey is not your journey. It's not that I don't like you.
Mm.
It may not be that I don't love you. But you're not ready for this journey. And it's okay. I have to move on.
Snap to that. You
Yeah.
got snap. Brother, speaking
Yeah.
right there.
Boy.
Boy, come ahead with this goddamn senior seance that you're talking about.
So,
That's what we're talking about.
The
Yeah.
second rule I have is never make yourself uncomfortable to make somebody else comfortable.
did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Icon said, never make yourself uncomfortable in order to make someone else comfortable. Message.
Yes, yo.
Because if you ain't right, you
Mm.
can't do right for nobody else.
True.
And at our age, we're
Our
not
age.
older, we're seasoned.
Yeah,
Damn.
not bland. You got
I'm
the seasonings. Got the
I'm
seasonings.
over seasoned.
You know
We got
what?
a little extra paprika.
Paprika.
Yo.
At this age,
Facts.
we don't have time to play. Because we have more time behind us than we do in front of us.
This
Yes,
is true.
Lord.
Listen.
This is
So-
true.
Well.
Wow.
Look.
Close the door. Close the goddamn door.
Hold on.
That's
I
what
need $5 for each one of the people in this room. Would you give us enough for $15 for a cheesesteak? Yo.
So
How
thank
much
you
is-
very much.
Yo, but like seriously, you can't expect.
You can expect it. You just didn't get it.
Look,
I think a lot of people expect things that they haven't earned, didn't put
That's
no
true.
work in,
right,
haven't put the emotional time in the bank, but then they want to keep withdrawing and
Right.
never make a deposit.
and see
Right.
what you're not about to do is overdraft me.
And
Okay?
you shouldn't allow them to. I mean, listen.
I don't have overdraft protection on this.
Yeah. You don't listen.
No, sir.
That you know that was good. Now you know
Thank
I
you.
love it now.
Thank you.
You no longer have overdraft protection privileges.
No, sir.
And I think
No.
for the people who might be here that's under 35, let me be clear.
If you happen to stumble across this and you're under 35,
If you really, I mean, because it's really a Gen X situation. Hopefully, at this point in your life, you've seen enough that there's not too many things you haven't seen.
right?
You shouldn't have, if you've been sheltered to 50, 45, shame on you.
Yes.
But at some point, people have played you because they realize you allowed them to play you.
Yes.
People borrow money from you knowing you ain't never going to ask for it back. People come to your house, eat food knowing you ain't never going to stop.
Yeah, get my
People
fucking
only
money.
call you when they're in need, but never answer the phone when you are needy. Now see, here's what hurts me the most about some people. Today's generation, respectfully.
No.
Hey, you gotta say it. Because
No, you don't.
here's the joke part on it.
Okay,
If
here's
you-
the joke part.
Here's my joke part. If you have reached 40 and above, and you have people in your life who are still playing you, and you know they're playing you, the question is, do you just like being played?
No, wait, can we do it politically? Should you be filling out a W-2 or a 1099? Because you in somebody's employ
Oh.
if they could keep doing that to you.
Wow.
So I need to know what's your tax status.
Man,
Busted.
The
Bust.
truth,
What you got, Mark?
the truth is you got to be real with yourself.
But Here's the question, and I think what you just said, be real with yourself. I think there's a great number of people who do not know what being real with themselves is.
I agree.
I think they look in the mirror, they've lied to themselves for so long
Right.
that they have never recognized who they really are behind the mask they created.
It's a bunch of fraudulence.
I agree with that. To an extent, I agree with that.
Break it down. Break it down.
But once again, I'm at an age where I'm seasoned. My grandmother has told me stories about her on the lynch of being killed to learn how to read. So if you're walking around with a phone, instead of looking at the latest TikTok video,
Latest TikTok.
look up revolution. Look up your history. You walking around with a computer that you just spent $1,300 for.
Finance.
I have an Obama phone.
Apple Pay.
You know what?
But yet you're walking a bus and don't want to pay $250. Make it make sense to me.
You have people who have taxed themselves from lack of knowledge.
Okay.
I remember growing up, people of a certain age, our parents had to buy the Webster encyclopedia.
What?
Yo.
The brown John with the gold trim.
Knocking on your
And I'm mad
door.
it's still at my grandmother's house and I didn't get them.
It took
Oh my
an entire
goodness.
wall
Yes.
of knowledge.
Yo.
And then you had to find the
Yo.
book, find the knowledge,
Yo.
search it out, read it, try to absorb it. And if you were lucky, some teacher told you to write a book report.
Yes.
Fast forward to our time, all of Webster is in your hand.
Woo.
And then it breaks it down to exactly what you're looking for
Woo.
for you.
For you.
And if
Correct.
you have spent enough on your phone, it will read it to you
Correct.
and give you the cliff notes. Yet people remain ignorant.
Dumb as bricks.
Now, I'm going to say this, and this is not me sliding off into some political tangent. Yo, what's up, family? Chris in the house.
Yeah.
If you have the entire world knowledge in your pocket,
Yes.
how can a politician lie to you?
Whoa.
Woo.
Can you say that again with a little bit of Cooper Sharp cheese on it?
Smoke.
Yo, smoke.
Smoke Gouda. That's it.
Because that had smoke on it.
Yeah, that had smoke
That had
on it.
smoke on
Has
it.
a little
This-
twang.
Yeah.
This isn't to clown.
No, it wasn't a clown. That was
This isn't
facts.
This isn't to clown an administration.
What?
This is to clown people who have allowed themselves to be lied to when the truth is in your pocket.
So you don't even have to know the Dewey Decimal System no more.
No, you don't have to go to the library.
Nope.
You don't have to buy all of Webster. If a politician, Republican or Democrat, says something that you believe is or isn't true, you can fact check it yourself.
Correct.
So for a president to tell you, hey, this doesn't exist, it's in your hand. Some of you don't even have to hit the buttons. All you got to do is say Google, and then it tell you everything you need after you ask.
Right.
So
And
why are you allowing yourself to be lied and manipulated?
Because
When
they
the
don't want-
answer is in, but hold it.
Right.
The answer is literally in
your hand.
your pocket.
I agree with you.
So how do you live following somebody when your Google's telling you they're lying all the time?
The same reason that it would take 1 million people to follow one man. You don't want to do the work.
But to follow someone who's not intelligent themselves.
It's been that
now
way.
let's be real.
You're right.
Susie said, "Come on, guys, I'm sick enough already."
Yo,
Yo, but facts. Facts.
it's like you're going out of your way to be led by a fool.
I
but
agree.
then you want to act like the fool is doing the right thing.
Because-
He's so foolish that none of the things he say makes sense. He's been telling you for years about these files.
I agree with you.
Now there's public knowledge. Well, he knows his name is in it.
Like
Now-
his name in that motherfucker,
Hold
like,
it.
like
Here's-
the ink on the paper.
Stop. Here's the comical moment. We have been seeing pictures with him with the dude since before day one.
Right.
The dude was in his wedding.
He's in his
Yeah.
plane, he's on the plane.
All of them.
All of them. Listen, you
They're
can't tell me
surrounded
you
by-
don't know this dude.
Right.
Y'all sitting there high
Dancing
fiving
at the reception.
Susie
Fuck
would like
no.
to know where the cheese ball is.
Yo, because I was about to break him out.
Swing.
Yo.
You know they on that baby.
But
Why?
I think people are scared to see the emperor without his clothes on.
That's what it is.
I'd be scared
Wait.
to see that motherfucker.
True. And shout out to South Park that clowned the fuck out of him.
Hey,
I
watch
didn't
your
see
language.
it.
Watch your language.
Right.
Uh-huh.
We on my team.
Oh,
Oh, really?
I'm joking.
I know you are.
You see how Paul's on here.
Anyway.
So once again, without feeling or fucking fervor, shout out to South Park for that disastrous, lovely piece.
I didn't
That
see
they,
it.
oh, you pull it up on your
Yeah.
screen.
Susie says she's talking to the two-legged man.
Oh,
Okay.
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 I don't think she's speaking about E.L. Berkeley here.
Okay.
I'm having concerns.
You need an adult? I need an adult.
The views here on worldwide production does not actually. I can't.
It's some bullshit.
All of you
You heard
here.
that? You heard the bullshit.
You gotta do the disclaimer.
Drago is in the house.
yeah,
It's
what's
about to be a
up,
whole
Draco?
disclaimer.
Drago is one of the fine brothers coming up. He's going through a little situation, but the situation will rectify itself.
It's gonna work out.
He got brothers that pray for him. He's got a squad waiting for him in return. He's going through a rough spot because he's young. He's literally one of the brothers that is under the not Gen X crowd.
Yeah, which generation are you, Draco? You YZ?
Ain't that millennials?
I don't know.
Up behind us?
Pacifier.
I can't.
Simlax. He's part of the Simlax crowd.
Sim-
You know what?
crowd.
I can't.
I'm Gen X throwing through, baby. Fuck that.
Well, as far as Philadelphia vernacular goes, are you a YN? Are you a
He is
I'm
not a
You're
YN.
not a
You're not a
YN.
YN.
So he's a young boy.
He's a young boy.
He's a young boy.
Yeah.
He's a young boy. He
He's
ain't
got a
a
good
YN.
head on
Yo,
his
he
shoulders.
said his dad told him he's still a YN.
Wow. Damn, even your daddy ain't convinced you.
I can't argue with the pappy.
Yo, Pappy said, out of Pappy.
He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's just young and made some mistakes.
Okay,
And guess
we've
what?
all
Let's
done
keep it
it.
100.
Oh.
Everybody under age 40 has done some dumb shit
Yes.
that could have ended their entire life or career.
But
Yeah.
thank you
Yeah.
to technology not catching up, because there's no record about it.
Listen,
Thank you for being
Listen,
true.
Yo,
if-
for
if
real.
there was technology,
Yo, if there
when
was
I out
technology
there,
10 years before,
Woo!
I'd have been in jail 1,000 times.
Oh
over.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I would
Yo.
be busted for a plethora of things.
Yo,
As I
one
celebrate
of my
20
favorite.
years
Draco
of
said,
free society,
Oh,
man,
I
the
can
shit that
say I
I've
made
been
an
really
honest
grateful for.
mistake.
Wrong
I was at the
place,
wrong
wrong
place
time.
at the wrong. And here's
Facts.
the thing:
Facts.
you were at the wrong place at the wrong time, and you just had to make the wrong decision.
Right.
And
Although, let me say this as the auntie in the room, you were told not to go.
Hey, listen.
I don't want to say that.
And part of being a young male
I don't want to say
is
that.
that we're going to be told what we shouldn't do.
Correct.
And every young person push the borders just a
Let
little
me go.
bit.
The one more time. See, that one more time? Let's talk about just the one more time.
There are babies that have been born.
Boy,
one
what?
time.
night,
The one more game.
night.
But that's cool, because you know what?
Well,
We're gonna get through this. Because guess what?
Counts.
You've been to the picnic. You were allowed to come to the barbecue.
Yeah.
That means you're fucking family.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
however this play out, you're gonna get through it.
But see, the cool thing is, what we not going to do, I didn't say it just the one good time, but what we not going to do is beat you over the head for that mistake. We not. Because
I'm gonna beat you over the head when you get through it, though.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna clown you like
on the other side of this.
You gonna eat a lot of hamburger when you get here.
Yeah.
We're gonna have that conversation
Yeah.
about a triple.
And no smoke Cooper Sharp for you. You get the craft.
Oh, you
single.
get the craft single. Pack the pack
You
around process.
you get
Cheese,
the
brother.
kindergarten craft single.
What about this government block cheese?
No.
We're not gonna talk. We're not gonna talk bad.
So Pete Gang.
We're not gonna talk bad about the block cheese. That shit saved our
Yeah,
lives.
right.
Saved
But
our
wait,
lives.
Saved our lives.
but the updated block cheese, because we got a neighbor that we
Right.
got a connection and she be sharing, right?
Right.
Yo, the upgraded block cheese is some
Okay.
bougie
I
shit.
didn't even know they upgraded.
It is
Wait, wait.
it's
I
some
never
bougie
knew
shit.
that.
You know, with technology and
No.
the way these
I
companies
never
are,
knew.
I would be so fucking fearful to even try
We
this
got
shit.
you, Susie. We're gonna have a good strong shot of honey whiskey for you.
That's
No,
right. We're going to
What Susie want to talk about?
Susie's all with us.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Susie, is
Susie, you
legendary.
got something you want to get on?
Susie's like my artificial baby mama right now.
Yo, fact.
Listen, Susie, I've been drinking
I
nothing
got
but
nothing
honey
but love for
baby.
Susie because she's
I got the
always
bottle.
engaged.
Right here. I'm drinking
yeah.
right now. I'm currently drinking in your
You're
bed.
as smooth
Ooh,
as
as
Tennessee whiskey.
well, come on
You
now.
do not own the right.
You're as
Sweet
as
as
strawberry wine.
Come on, y'all. If you
Own
know
the
it,
right.
sing it.
You're as warm
As
as a glass of brandy.
No drugs were used on this
As
set.
soon as
Honey,
I
I
stay
stay
strong
strong
on your love all the time.
Well,
Shannon Sharp is in the house.
Ha!
Shannon Sharp
Yo,
is in the house.
Shannon Sharp is a fucking fool.
Hey, shout out to Shannon Sharp for
'Cause
being
he's a
able-
fool.
Hey, for retiring that girl off
From
of that.
being
Yo.
a smut bucket to
Wow.
now she's worth
I
something.
like the
Yo.
phrase "cum dumpster" a lot better.
She's a mother. She's a
Hey,
cum,
hey.
she's
Let's
a
not
cum
say that.
deposit box to a bank that she's now financed
What, hold
by
on, time out.
Sterling Sharp.
What's the name of that?
Shannon Sharp.
What's the name of the platform she was on?
OnlyFans.
How do you retire a chick from OnlyFans?
By putting $23 million in
Hold
our
it, can
account.
you
Being an
imagine? Hold it. Can you imagine all the money you were ever making was off of that
Yes.
platform, and then you are now so wealthy that you can now buy stock?
But wait, you should see her her statement was, I thank you for everybody who supported me. I have new projects coming your way. Like, bitch, you $23 million. What the fuck do you got new that we still
We
gonna
need
follow
to,
you?
first
in
of all,
the face?
harmonization in this home does not happen. E can sing, the rest of us play our part.
You can sing most of the time.
EL can sing, the rest of us are fine drinkers of fine whiskey and cheap cigars.
Yes, I concur.
Now, some of us are soldiers, some of us are DJs, some of us are
That's my
are
DJ.
authors, philanthropists, fellatio.
Get that Horatio. Get that Horatio. Yo, if you missed it, go over to the YouTube channel, first of all, okay? We need 100 subscribers over on the YouTube channel, which is Dark Papyrus Productions.
Dark.
But you gotta catch the birthday episode, Tone's birthday episode. That show was live and crazy. We had about 10.
Sorry, there's something special. All shows are live.
Yo, but that John was
Yeah.
off the chain. We had about 10 people in the studio, and it was,
And countless
Wait.
others in the street that
Yo.
didn't even know a show was going on in here.
yo, like, seriously. So
Countless.
go back to the March episode, around the end of March.
And catch our show in
March
Kensington
28th
next
was
year.
was
Live in
the party.
Kensington.
Yeah, you
Bring
know
your
what.
own car.
Oh,
and-
right.
Oh, I ain't gonna be.
I ain't gonna.
I ain't gonna be.
I
there.
moved from that neighborhood 20 years ago, my man. I don't want to go back.
Coming, my man.
I don't want to go back. No,
You know
no.
what's sickening though about Kensington?
That is a New
That is
Kensington now.
That is Kensington?
If you go on the other side of
They
Kensington,
call it New Kensington.
we are not allowed.
Yep.
Wait, hold on.
They literally
What part?
call it New
You talking
Kensington.
about the Port Richmond
On the side?
side?
They
What,
call
Front
it New
Street?
Kensington.
On the Front Street side,
Yeah.
they building 2,500 brand new apartments. Who do you think they for?
Oh, they're never
That's
not
called
going to be
gentrification.
But that's
Yeah.
good
But
gentrification
you know, the
once
thing
they, once
is,
they start moving
we've
in
been
the
told
Northern
about
Liberties like that.
gentrification for so long.
Fuck them.
And the moment you see a coffee house,
That's a wrap.
it's a wrap.
No, before the coffee house, when you start to see other people
That ain't never been in your
that
neighborhood.
never been in your neighborhood comfortably running, jogging,
Yeah, like it ain't
taking
shit.
a leisurely stroll.
I got families of
walking their dog.
on my block in West Philadelphia.
Yo,
I got families,
Family.
and they coming back. People,
listen,
Whether you
you
believe
you
it or
know it's a
not.
wrap.
They can
When you
have it.
when you see the children just outside playing,
Playing.
that's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's lost. It's gone.
It's gone.
Like,
It's a wrap.
only thing you could do is try to hold on to your property, get your paperwork in order,
Paint your
spruce
house.
it-
Get it
make-
fixed.
right,
Put some
Spruce it
money
up,
up.
sell it.
right.
have y'all been
No,
up?
don't
50
sell
Don't sell it. Shit, don't sell it.
You're probably about to go up.
Have you been up 52nd Street near Pine and Spruce?
Yeah, I was up there literally yesterday and
Right.
seeing, listen, the block right there from Malcolm X Park down to Cedar Avenue, the way they are refacing and reshaping that fucking area. But here's the thing.
But wait, I was
Keep it
go
real.
ahead.
The real
You
thing
probably
is,
gonna say what I was
you
gonna-
probably am.
Yep.
But it's mainly all that over in Hazel, 49th, 50th. All they doing is just still, they're moving the order. They used to stop at 50th Street. All that shit, all that gentrification.
Well, 49th
the
Street.
break. No, I give them 49th, 50th because like that barn over there, the bar that's over there on 49th and Catherine Christian.
It's my Leroy.
Yeah, no, the joint that was on the corner.
I am definitely drinking whiskey through a straw.
But yeah, right. How about that?
I know you ain't used to me drinking through a
It,
straw.
but it's a whiskey
It's a
slushy.
whiskey
but,
straw.
but what happened was
It's a whiskey sour.
my wife, who works in a place we're not gonna mention,
Right.
found herself buying us
Chicken and peas.
one of the best slushy machines on the market. I can't say any name.
Right.
So they ain't paying.
And I got it for over half off.
So now
Damn.
So
everything
homemade
I
came.
drink every day now
Well, I
is
thought
a
it was the
slushy.
hookup.
I have never had so much slushy in my life. Now, mind you, that does not mean that my ex I didn't call slushy, but well, she was different back then. I had a girlfriend. I had an ex named
from the
Slushy.
inside or out. That's
Well, I had an ex named Slushy.
That rabbit hole just
I had
got
an
real
ex named
deep.
Itchy.
I
I had an ex named Scratchy.
Oh God, that itchy and scratchy.
Right.
No, who remember itchy and scratchy though? You remember that?
Oh, you itchy, scratchy.
I had an ex in my 20s called Ashy.
Wow.
Jeez.
I'm gonna tell you about Ashy.
Oh
Well,
boy.
Matter of fact, you know what?
It's story
I'm
time,
going
boys and
I'm
girls.
going to line. I'm going on a limb here. I'm going on a limb. But I'm hoping that she's not going to ever hear this. So, her real name,
Oh damn.
really?
The circus joint.
Her real name at the time, I don't know what she called herself now.
Oh my god.
Her name was Tarsilla.
The what?
Her name was Tarsilla.
Okay.
And we found ourselves at one time in an intimate moment.
They used to call it
Now,
Tarzan.
mind you,
She
this
used
intimate
to
moment was a little off because as we approached her room,
See, you see how we go from a real serious topic that was about to get deep to one of Tone's offshoot rabbit holes.
so what had happened was in the middle of
You
this
married Bugs Bunny.
in the middle of this
Make
intimate
it left
moment,
to Albuquerque.
because you know back in the day, in the 90s and 80s, back in the day, if a woman had decided it was going down, it would have been frowned upon for the man to decline. Because all men find themselves in a room with a woman, and she's
Okay.
about to drive. She did the sneaky take the bra off trick,
Top with one hand.
and yo,
The twirly finger.
and at the time she was massive. So you know, I was a tit dude back in the day. I'm a tit dude now.
You said
But here's what went wrong. As I slowly pulled down the panties, they got stuck in the middle.
Yep.
Oh, Lord.
Wait, stop. Why did he say slow? As soon as he said slowly, why did my fucking face just go straight to the Three Stooges
Slowly,
with
I
slowly, man?
Slowly I pulled down these panties. But for some reason the crotch got stuck. Now mind you, I'm a little confused because I'm thinking, okay, her legs didn't seem as big for the crotch to get stuck. So I tugged just a slight bit harder, trying to still be safe.
Did it feel like Velcro?
Is
Here's
this a
the funny
thunder
part.
time?
As I pulled
No.
just enough, I heard.
Hey,
Oh no!
hey,
Please
Now,
don't say
this
so.
is no.
Hey.
Ay caramba.
This is no
Yeah,
lie.
right.
I speak 100% truth. As I heard the sucking sound as they separated
Oh, my
the
God.
sticky area of her crotch, I pulled them down
If
and
you got
realized
suction cup draws, it's either really good or really bad.
here's what
Let
scared
that
me,
sink
what
in.
put me in an awkward position. Because I'm
Same
already
shit.
down. I've already pulled the panties down. They got me stuck. I finally break them loose. I throw them against the wall and they stayed.
You know
Al
what?
dente.
Stick it to him with
How about
stick
this? And now we're
As I'm looking at this situation,
Brother Mark said, and now a word from our sponsor.
there might have been some poopage in the area.
Oh God!
Oh no!
Sponsor? Sponsor? Anyone? Anyone?
I quickly,
Depends.
I quickly at this moment decided to tell her maybe you should go freshen up, but she said, "Nah, we good."
If listen, if
No
a man,
bueno.
if anybody, especially a man, okay, if a man ever says to you, if you're ever in a situation and it's getting hot and heavy, and a man says to you, "Hey babe, why don't you go freshen up?" That is like someone offering you a Tic Tac or a piece of
No,
gum.
let's keep it real. Every man,
You ain't
here,
supposed to turn
every
that down.
person in here has met somebody. You offer them
You ain't supposed to turn
a
that
Tic Tac,
You
and
ain't
they
supposed to-
said, "No,
They
I'm
get
good."
offended.
No, I don't care if you get offended. What I don't want you to look at me and say, "No, I'm good."
No,
you're not.
good.
If I
Right.
offer
The
you,
fuck?
if in mid conversation I say, "Would you like
Yo,
a fresh
is Draco
freshener?"
still in the room? Because I need to know if the younger generation understand. If
Draco messes with a lot of nasty chicks.
oh
Oh,
shit!
shit.
Oh, God.
Damn, Draco.
Like,
That,
he messes
wait,
with chicks.
wait. How
Wait a minute.
my sister say that's a bad joke.
It's a bad
That's a bad You mess with number? Oh, that's
Yo.
a bad joke.
He messes with some questionable chicks.
But are they chicks?
First of
Now,
all,
hold
Yeah.
up. With respect,
Pause.
with
No, we're not pausing. We're not pumping the brakes. We want to make sure that the wood ain't good. So, are they
Wow.
chicks?
I did warn my young brother.
I just
He
wanted to
calls
know.
me. He does call
it
me.
went way left.
I told him
all the
that
time.
anytime he finds himself with a woman who's got a 9-inch clitoris that thrives,
Listen,
he should leave.
I
the
just
room.
need to know:
Wow.
is Gen X and Zennials, are we doing our job in telling X, Y, and Z, and the older part of Alpha
Well,
now
see,
generation?
have you
Are
ever
we
run into this
doing
situation?
the due diligence and breaking down the codes and everything?
The
We
quick
don't
answer-
have to circle back to the
The
codes.
quick answer is no. No,
Listen,
we're not telling them.
I think
Because
the
look
thing
what
is
they're
that-
doing.
Hold it, time out. I
Yes.
think because the codes are different.
They the code switch.
Now, okay,
I think,
so
I think the codes are different.
now, but there's some things that are classic codes. There's
don't-
classic codes. Follow me. There are classic codes, and then there's updated codes that you have to fit for
I
your
disagree.
generation.
I
Nah,
think
because
codes-
that Tic Tac
I
John
think-
is a classic code.
No, well, let me tell you why. Because I know a lot of young people who don't know what Tic Tacs are.
Whatever it is for them.
Now, what is
What
they
is
think,
gum? You
hold
want
it, they
you
think weed and liquor is good.
you
for them.
you want the five? Y'all get the 5 joints. I'll be seeing y'all with the 5 joints, the 5 gum, whatever it is. If somebody offer you a piece of gum, candy,
I
don't care.
turning down that
I-
sign shortly.
I
Matter of
know-
fact, let me make some moves since you.
Is
made-
it too bright?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
it's
washing
too
out.
You know why?
Yeah, it look like
Because
one.
our DJ don't do nothing.
Ah!
DJ, that's my
Lord.
DJ. Oh,
Say, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Who gonna need the sippy cup soon?
Won't you shut up? I'm leaving the club.
you know what? It might be because we had to switch up phones.
Yeah, so we had to change the angle.
Yeah. So the
How we
angling
doing? Is
might
that
be
any
off.
better?
Well, it's delayed, so we might have to wait a second.
No,
I'm not there, so I'm gone. I'm still here.
because it's a delay.
Late like a motherfucker.
Yes,
Just turn it
yes, it
down,
is.
like if you can turn the actual brightness down.
You know what? I got a question for the
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Icon.
Alright, come
young
on.
generation is off. Do we
Alright.
really still? Do you have to bring a
Oh,
ruler
man.
and measure if the shit is 9 inches?
Oh shit.
Well, I think if it lays on your forehead
Not,
and it's supposed to be a clitoris, you should have questions.
yeah.
Instead of can I use
No,
a
that's
laser
better off. That's crazy.
and level it? Can I level?
First, hold
First of all,
on.
hold on.
Icon,
Wait,
as
you-
much love, Icon, as much as I got love for you, here's the immediate question.
Right.
If you got to measure that shit,
That's
you
why
we still
that's
here.
my point,
Right.
though.
Right.
if you
That's
got
my
to
point.
measure, you should not be in
So
the vicinity.
how about this? How
You're
about
supposed to possess,
How about-
not impress.
how about we
Or
use-
not, you need to egress,
So,
so evacuate.
let me ask you this
how
question.
about we use this as a baseline?
Okay.
If it's longer than the pinky.
If you can hang the draws off of it.
Okay.
That's not fair.
No.
Okay, what about this?
I
If I
think,
take you to the Marriott
because there's women with
and
with
I got a
nipples that can do
tool
that.
belt and a construction
But
hat.
that ain't what we talking about.
Hold on, listen to this. Listen to this shit.
We get
Hold
Bob
on.
Builder.
If I pick you up from work,
Right.
right, I take you to the Marriott,
She got a
Marriott.
job?
right, we go into the room,
Right.
I say, I'll be right back, baby girl. And I go get my tool belt and the construction hat. Am I wrong?
Are you with the village people?
See, that's
I was about to say,
it. See?
See,
I was waiting to see where
No.
you're going with it.
This is only thing that you can talk if you Gen X. Because if you have a Gen X,
Okay,
No,
yeah,
you don't understand.
I don't know.
Susie said she would like to see
Extra
you in
paprika.
full goods people gear. You can pick whatever one you want.
No.
Susie's down.
So, but now, what if she cool with you, Village people get?
Oh god.
If she passing around the fucking tape measure,
is this
that's the
gonna
wrong
be-
goddamn.
Is this gonna be part of the
Oh, no.
What I don't want to do is I don't want
review
to
that
walk
we
into
put
I
together?
don't want to walk into a hotel room with a woman
Right.
and you trying to figure out who got the
I
biggest
agree.
dick.
And you should have to have an open Home Depot account.
Oh god. Ah!
I'm not
I
doing
need
it.
you to meet me down aisle
Oh,
5.
God.
Meet me down aisle 5.
Yo.
You know,
Sorry,
I'm gonna just say this for the record to get off this topic.
Yo.
If your T-square is bigger than my T-square, I'm not there.
All the money
We
I
are
spent-
meeting in the lumber
Fuck.
section. No, I don't want to meet the
Oh,
lumber
see.
section.
Oh, no, we are not meeting in the lumber
Now, I
section.
might lose in the number section.
Oh god.
You shouldn't even be in the lumber section, period.
Hey yo.
Hey, yo,
Okay. All right.
this generation
I'm done with
fucking me up. Whoa, no.
Oh yeah.
No, this smoke
sorry,
ass.
Jesus.
Fuck that
Yo, my hair
shit.
hurts.
Speed said it. I'm DJ Speed Rock 215 on all your social media.
This is Steve.
I don't give a fuck.
Yo.
I am not meeting no
Oh,
broad in the lumber section.
Hey Ranger, if you wear the headdress, she cool.
Oh
Oh.
Susie said just put the headdress on.
damn.
Oh,
Okay.
that-
So
oh, shit.
you gotta be the Indian dude.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all.
Hey.
Yo, listen.
Well, that also we got a little
Look,
Indian in this.
we got powwow coming
Susie
up.
said breathe. Man.
Yo,
You turning colors.
Yo.
And that's rough for us.
yo,
Oh shit.
I got powwow
Look, black
coming
woman
up.
that can brush on camera.
I was about to say, and
I watch.
you definitely know how to make me blush, sir.
I have been trying.
I don't want to hear this. I need an adult. It's about to go left.
Okay.
We've been left already.
No, but this is about to go way left.
I'm just saying, if you didn't, go ahead.
If you hitting them.
So, peep games. Here's what I was gonna say earlier.
Okay.
Gotta need an adult.
Busting the Yui
We're back on the track.
back to the conversation at
Next
hand.
stop.
Ding.
Oh, weren't we talking about 9-inch clear?
No, the
We're not talking about
You
nothing.
turn all,
No.
all the way
You
back.
and your fascination with 9-inch
right.
clitoris
Yo,
is
three
beyond
lights.
me, horny tone.
3 lights, 3 stops back to Albuquerque.
There's 3
Okay.
lights a day.
All right.
Where is Albuquerque? God damn it.
New
Slowly
Mexico.
I
I
turn.
know
Yeah, right. Just for the people that may not have known.
Inch by inch, I slowly
Yo.
pull the panties down.
Jeez, fucking
Not
God.
that.
God
Then I
damn
heard
it.
We going back.
Then I heard
Wrong
her.
accent.
So
Okay.
when you
Oh,
talk
no.
about when you
Susie
talk
said she
about
want the powwow.
oh shit when we talk about gentrification, right?
Alright.
Good back.
Oh, is it gentrification?
Gentrification. We're going back there. Now listen.
Gentrification.
Definition: white people moving into black neighborhoods.
But hold up, peak game. Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
clear that
peak
up.
game.
I'll just clean it up for you.
Yeah, cool. But peak game. Had you taken care of business in your neighborhood to begin with, it wouldn't have anything
Message.
to gentrify.
I agree.
That's
Okay, so let's go back there
Hold on,
now.
May I ask a question? Because I need to know.
Go ahead.
Can gentrification work if black people move into a white neighborhood?
No, because we
No.
don't have that systematic power.
So you
No.
don't think we have the ability to make a neighborhood better just by our
No,
No, it's not about better. See,
it's not about better. It's the
Well, because I
influx.
understand when gentrification happens, it usually means that all of a sudden there's money being pumped into our neighborhoods that we've never seen before.
that
On a double-sided coin,
yeah.
they do that because they run down the property values, they come in and swoop, and
Right.
then once they come in,
It's a
turn
whole,
it up.
Right.
Now it's worth something.
It's a whole.
Like,
You
I hear
think
here's
we
a quick
can stop
example.
that though.
No, here's a
No.
quick example. I used to live on 46 between Woodland and King Cecil.
Yes and no.
My condolences.
Yeah, that part. That area was just, if you had a crib, you had a crib. 9 times out of 10, it was passed down family. It was just in a cool block. But because it's literally on the cusp of, which I just found out because I just rode down there to find out the Philadelphia College of Pharmacy and Science
Yes.
is now St. Joseph University.
Yes.
How the fuck did that happen?
Right. Because all the partnerships have been happening.
Right, but that's what I'm
Yes.
saying. So somebody who's West Philly know that St. Joe's is on fucking city line.
Right.
But now they took over the Philadelphia College of Pharmacy and Science,
Yes.
which has been there forever, and they started expanding back in the 80s.
Welcome
when they,
Big E. Welcome Big E.
yeah,
Now
when they
Pete
took
Gaines.
over the Briars Company and all that shit that was on the backside of 45th Street and Clark's Park, which is the nucleus of that whole neighborhood.
Right.
Going in that area now, that whole area is at least, all them houses are on average of over $450,000 in that neighborhood.
Right.
You would think these were brownstones.
Now listen.
But that's the way they treat them out there, by going in after people had them for years and they get down to where they bought them for cheap and then
But
raise
see,
the value up.
this goes back to
You know why St. Joe's has that problem?
I didn't know about it. That's what I'm saying. I'm still shocked.
St. Joe's has it because Penn and Justin was buying everything.
right.
And that was on the game.
They had to jump in the game with that.
Right.
And that was the
But
So
game.
they bought textiles and science the same way Jefferson bought, what's the school up there on Schoolhouse Lane and Henry Avenue?
Oh, you talking about the old green school?
It was a Philadelphia school for something, and then Jefferson bought it. It became part of Jefferson University.
And Bill Gates bought school.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he got the Microsoft school down there on 40th and Girard.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. They'll go into neighborhoods that ain't doing shit like Girard Avenue. Girard Avenue been the same for God knows how long. But yet, when they brought that Microsoft School of Future, now them property values are going to start going up. And all them little blocks of Brown Street, Poplar and shit like that, they'll just jump up in prices now. Just run down a house that used to be worth $60,000, worth $360,000. You got to be out your fucking mind.
I'm going to take it back further than that, bro.
Go for it.
I'm going to take it back to how this country was founded.
On the backs of black people? Keep going.
No.
Wow.
When these white people
Facts.
came and founded the United States of quote-unquote America,
The corporation?
they left England because shit was being done to them.
Mm-hmm.
So they made a point that when they got here, we're not going to let that shit happen again.
But now they done it.
No, we're going to do everything that was done to us to y'all.
Right.
And once they saw, especially black people, how innovative, how we didn't need them,
I haven't done that with this.
all shit went to crazy. Who was the most richest man in the world? Who was a black man? His name was Mansa Musa.
Yep.
Ask the average white boy who Mansa Musa is.
They don't know.
Exactly. And they don't want to know because it ain't them.
Right. They want to make it as most obscure as
So,
possible.
and Lyndon Johnson, for those who don't know, who was the president right after Kennedy, stated, if I can get the poorest white man to think he's better than the richest
Yes.
black
Yes.
Yeah.
that black man will get the money out of his pocket.
Yep.
So, this tells you how long this has been going on.
And see, when you mix that with
Gentrification.
but see,
Red line.
but-
Red
right.
line, right.
So before you even get to gentrification, right?
Right.
You have because of the breakdown of the black family, right?
Correct.
The breakdown of the black family and taking the male masculine presence out of the home
Mm-hmm.
took away resources, took away family structure,
Mm-hmm.
and when that happened, now you have the flood of social problems coming out. For those of you who don't know, my major was sociology with a minor in psych. So the definition of sociology is the study of people in groups.
Mm-hmm.
Psychology is the study of the individual from birth to death. Now you with me?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when you break down a community, a family structure, then what is allowed to enter in are the litany of social problems.
Right.
Okay? And social problems present themselves in different ways for different groups. Now, for the black African in America, I said it like that on purpose, for the black African in America, the litany of social problems is the highest for us.
Okay.
Okay? I'm talking about, we're not talking about the people that came after the civil rights. So when I say the black African, I ain't talking about the Africans and the Jamaicans and all the people who came after the civil rights. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about from the inception of this America, right? So by the breakdown of that black family structure, taking the man out of the house, tricking the woman into and the man of thinking that what was being offered was the best for his family. Okay, because that's how the trickery started. Hey, we see that you're coming off. Hey, you know, your sharecrop generation. We see that you're struggling. We want to come and bring you resources, but unfortunately, he can't stay around.
But why?
And don't you want your family, sir? Don't you want your family taken care of? And it'll be a point where you're, you know, you can be around, but
who's John?
what are you reading?
Yo, John taught impoverishment medicine, right?
Okay, I haven't been.
I had to speak on it because you know, Susie thinks that you want to get me drunk because I'm drinking back in the straw.
Anyway,
he's going to carry me
so
out tonight.
that caused a litany of social issues. Now you have all these different social problems within the community, and some communities were hit harder than others. Okay, let's take Detroit, Motown, right? Let's take Motown. Now, as America shifted from we're making products to we're importing products, you have whole factories for, you know, a factory job was the post office before post office was, right? Mm-hmm. So if you graduated, man graduated, hey, if you didn't go into the military, maybe if you didn't get drafted, you're going to go work down at the factory because there were few academics, right? It was, hey, I know I'll go down over here to GM or Ford, I know I'm going to make a solid living. Right. And as that broke down, now we're not even talking about some of the other stuff that started. The first thing is taking that out. Well, so now you have generations as industry started to die in those towns. What are the families that are trying to hold on? What are they doing?
By whose perspective?
Right.
White or black?
I'm talking about job market wise, right? Okay. What options?
If you're white,
we're talking about black Africans, remember, right, in America. So, and the breakdown of how did gentrification was allowed to come about? Why is it here?
Divide and conquer.
Right. So, if we could see what the issues are, now we done broke down the family.
Right.
You got Vietnam. Right? Men were drafted. See, they don't know nothing about the draft now. Right?
Oh, they about to learn.
Hard.
If 47 has his way.
Yo, everybody go.
The draft is coming back.
Unless
if you're a black man with a beard, he don't want you. Unless you're a lesbian, he don't want you. If you're a gay male, he doesn't want you. If you're a black American, hold it. First of all, listen.
Look.
I'm going to say this from the veteran's perspective.
I'm not down with that statement.
No.
Well, listen, this is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Where my problem is this. America, there's no war that America has won that did not include the African American male.
Correct.
For this man to get in office and decide he want to erase all the accomplishments of those soldiers,
right,
who were not wanted initially even in the war. For those black soldiers who decided they wanted to give their life for a country that did not even love them.
I didn't even like them.
Abraham Lincoln was going to lose that war. Until he set brothers loose. Vietnam was going to be a complete massacre until he set brothers loose. Right. General Patton, the famous General Patton, war was won when black tankers showed up. Then he realized they were black, and then he decided only because they wanted to be on the front so badly to cover his flanks, he decided to let black tankers lead the battle because they wanted to prove they belonged to that
goes
line.
with Washington.
But you keep running into the same running loop of black American men willing to sacrifice their life to prove they belong on the line.
Mind you, the same type of man that a lot of these people are now calling toxic masculinity. Let me just point that out. I'm gonna leave that right there. We can go back.
Let me clear that up.
A phrase
I've heard
made
that
up
line.
by two white men.
Yo, let me be clear about this. There is literally no such thing as toxic masculinity.
If you're an asshole, you're toxic.
No. First of all, let me clear that up. And this is no disrespect. When a woman says toxic masculinity, let's be clear. Toxic masculinity is not masculinity. It's boys who have feminine issues trying to portray themselves as tough men. Real masculine, masculine men are not toxic.
What you should not do is make synonymous masculinity and misogyny. That's what you should not do.
But here's the thing.
But wait, back to
I need a cheesy ball.
cheesy ball.
Who has a cheesy ball?
Run them balls in.
Run them balls. Do not say that out in public.
Cannot say those words.
Not, if you are a straight male and find yourself in a
keep running
club,
around talking about
do
it.
not look at a woman and say, run them balls.
Yeah.
Cause she might have them. You
Yeah,
fucking
you know, we can't stay on a serious
drop
track.
out of them drawers
Pull her down.
Yo,
with a 9-inch
man,
stick. That's it.
I can
yeah.
see, right
See,
there,
that's-
right there.
that's toes right
right
Look
there.
at how we've gotten back to the
But
90s.
right, it's always instead of the elephant.
I'm
in
gonna
the
tell
room.
you something.
Yeah.
The reason we have redlining because there are too many women with 9-inch foot.
I can't, you know
See,
what?
see,
Right there,
see.
flag on the
Flag
plate.
on the play.
But look, scenic route short, right? Once the family got
Damn
broke,
good balls.
pause.
Wow.
Once
Put
the
them balls in
family,
your mouth.
once the black family got broken down, it was basically, especially if you were already in a working class neighborhood, that it's like people had to go to work, and if you weren't on that, if you didn't have another plan when the industries got shut down, or when the man got killed, or he wasn't the same when he came home from Vietnam, and the mental issues that black people, hey, we didn't talk about why, because our thing was, hey, just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Every black person, when I say this phrase, everybody's going to be able to finish this statement. What happens in this house?
Stays in his
Go
house.
over to
see-
Aunt Geneva's house.
You know what? Yo, so stay for the people on blast.
Aunt Geneva was always in our business in her house. As we reach her 80th year,
Yo,
let me be clear.
Shout out to her.
Every family got an Aunt Geneva that knows everybody's goddamn business and making sure that she knows everybody's goddamn business.
That's true.
God damn it, I ain't got no guns to give, but that works out for me.
Yeah,
Yo,
you do.
if you
You
black,
just didn't know.
yeah.
I ain't got nobody in my business like that, but I understand where you coming from.
And see, so as things started to break down, now fast forward, big mamas are dying off, right? And see, the house, nobody talked about wills and paperwork. And if they did, it was all hush hush. Maybe it wasn't updated. So now fast forward,
Will.
you have big mamas that ended up taking care of somebody's kids. Maybe mom got strung out on crack because once all the social problems floodgates open, if you didn't have well, all I hear is rappers in the background.
Yo, you can't go to bed. Ain't no night, y'all. You gonna rock with us at 12 o'clock and we're gonna come out and see you.
Yo,
That part.
we gonna send
Like a loaded
somebody.
truck's full of gas. Lucy! Lucy, we're coming!
So then what happened as Big Mama died, right?
Big mama died.
And then what happened to her house? Maybe an uncle or somebody said, but wasn't paying the taxes because the paperwork wasn't done right, because nobody sat down and talked
And spoke on it.
and spoke on it Or if they tried, like I will use my case for an example. It was I got everything said okay, but what I'm saying is, and then Big Mama maybe shut you down because she thought she had a plan that was foolproof, and then a fool came and messed up the plan. So now you get the house taken for back taxes.
Bad.
Okay.
Good night, CNC. Appreciate you coming out.
Peace out, y'all. So now that goes up for sheriff's sale. Now imagine a whole neighborhood like that. 50 row house block of as the elders die out and the roof is falling in, the shutters are falling
The
off.
shutter.
The basement the foundation is crumbling. And nobody see now here comes the redlining that you can't get a loan from the bank to fix
Right.
it. One, why? You don't own the house. Now you can't get the paperwork to prove.
Nobody did the
Right.
will.
Or Big Mama had 7 kids and now everybody's fighting. Nobody wants to sign off. Right? Because there's a lack of trust.
It was
Because of
basically the implosion of the black.
The implosion of the black family.
And it's wealth. Because once the
Right, and once those neighborhood, and now mind you, so now as the neighborhood is crumbling, as Big Mama is raised the kids, because now it's a single,
they're forced to go back to
a single, right, a single family, a single parent family, right? Most of the time, when you're talking about black communities, you're talking about single motherhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now that breakdown, oh, I'm glad that was empty.
That's crazy.
And that breakdown. So now the kids,
You're gonna bypass that, huh?
right? So now you have kids growing up without a father, and fuck what you heard. Fatherlessness affects us all, and no matter what the reason that the father isn't there, legit or not, fatherlessness affects us all, especially our young black boys. So now in these neighborhoods now that are known now to have a problem, why are we having a problem? Because of fatherlessness.
No structure.
Okay, there's no structure. And now the breakdown of the structure, if there's no food, because we're struggling, right? Nobody has, the education has broken down. Maybe Big Mama did her best, but she had only an 8th grade education. Right? Follow me.
I'm following.
And now, what are you going to do with a boy that's approaching, that's a preteen? He can't get help at home. He's hungry. He's feeling alone. The world does not look at him like his community as a little boy. There's no black boy joy there.
The old black boy George.
So now you have a group of them. Groups turn into what? When you have no direction. The gang will love you, man. Just come and dude. We trying to get this money. I gotta feed my moms too.
Right.
Come on over here. And so now,
we're gonna struggle
right?
together.
So we gonna struggle together. Couldn't get the loan to fix up and save the house. There's no structure. Education. You're fighting multiple wars on multiple fronts, and now the neighborhood is starting to be known as a nuisance neighborhood.
Dang.
And if you're not being educated, well, shucks. It already says that if a child, particularly a black male child, can't read by the time he's in 4th grade, that's an automatic pipeline to jail.
Prison.
Okay? So now as we get those, so the more calls, right, that the police get, oh, it's a nuisance neighborhood, the houses are falling apart. And you know what slowly starts to happen? As those houses sit, as the calls keep going in, dilapidation, the property taxes, right? So sheriff sales are happening. The city's gonna let it run down for a while, so they can get the right. And then somebody's gonna come in and buy it, but not make no moves yet.
Sit on it.
They gonna sit on it until they get maybe 10 or 20 in a row. And then slowly you start to see as the generations die.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, what used to be a liquor store on the corner, but they redoing the lines. It's a coffee shop. It's gone. And the neighborhood is no longer your neighborhood. And if you are near a college,
That's all college. Now.
yo, eminent domain.
Oh yeah.
Eminent domain. So guess what? If you don't fix up your property,
Yo, fix it up.
and the college makes you an offer, they're gonna lowball you first. If you don't take the third offer,
Eminent
and
domain.
they can come in and say, "Hey, well, we need this space to expand." And guess what? The city is not going to tell a Penn, a Temple,
Drexel.
a Drexel, no. And they're going to start with the worst neighborhoods. Okay, we'll move because we see, oh, Winfield is holding on. They're taking care of their property.
Right.
We can't lowball them like we can on the other side.
On the southwest side.
Right.
So,
Can we pivot for 1 second?
Pivot.
Though? I'm only going to pivot because this came across my news feed, and it's actually pivotal.
okay.
What's the point? That I'm asking y'all a question. I definitely want y'all to answer individually.
All right.
What's the point of going to school now to learn what they've been teaching us barbarically, knowing that they're sitting there setting up for AI to take over all the shit that you learned in school to do when you got out of school?
Woo.
What's the point of going to school now when you're not going to have a job in the next couple months? Because AI is literally taking over with machines, robots, and shit like that. What are you going to school for when you're already setting up your own self to phase yourself out by using all this AI? So that's what I'm asking y'all.
Rocket to the wheel forward.
I mean, you rock it to the wheel off, but you're going in debt to finally try to get a job.
But
Gotta
see-
pay
Yeah, I
for
got
it.
an answer for that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
I
go
think
ahead.
what you just said is, and I'm betting it's probably not too far off mine.
Okay.
When you hear about what's going on in the future, especially when you're young in school, it should be putting you in a position to understand what you should go learn to do that counters what's happening.
Right.
So if you know that AI is coming out, you should be learning how to be an AI programmer.
Right.
If
Right.
you know that these AI
That's why such a big push
are
with
going to
STEM.
be running diesel trucks. Let's say they're going to be taking over truck drivers in the next 20 years.
They already
Yep.
taking it over now.
But that's only in Texas, and they've already proven that it's still killing people. So that CDL is pretty good for the next 15 to 20 years. What you're supposed to be learning is for your generation. My daughter, she's 5. I'm not supposed to be setting her up for the world that's coming, not the world that because I'm not going to be in that world.
Right.
It's going to be her. So my job as her parent is to set her up for what's coming, not for what I did. So I'm not raising her to be the next generation of truck driver. I'm trying to raise her to be the next version of the guy who programs that AI.
Right.
She's
And
got to be the chick that knows how to fix how that diesel truck integrates with that AI computer. My job is to say, hey, listen, no matter how smart AI get, they still need a nurse. They still need a doctor. They're still going to need things that AI does not have the delicate hands to do. No,
That's what brought it up. That's exactly what brought it up because they had and you know, unfortunately, me and Brother Icon, we've had open heart surgeries.
Right.
They just showed a doctor using AI to perform an open heart surgery. This is why it came up so poignant because it seems like after they showed me shit like that, they showed me how China is already in 2050 with robots doing the trade.
and see, and this is
That's
what-
where it gets scary. So if you can do electricity, you can do carpentry, you can build roads and shit like that, and now robots and AI is doing that, what are you going to school for?
and see.
Going to school.
I can answer that.
Go
Yeah,
ahead. Go
the
ahead,
answer
Brother
was
Mark.
great. Don't get it right. You're setting the baby up to be in control of things that are in control. But I'm saying for these
Okay,
generations now.
shut up. So, right.
Shut up.
Damn!
Oh,
That's
disrespectful
reckless.
at.
Yo,
Yeah.
you should smack. You should smack her right here.
Yeah.
You get your wife.
You should cross some lines.
You just totally violated.
You should smack her.
I damn.
I wish a motherfucker
Oh,
would.
yeah, that's.
I'm not saying I'm co-signing. I'm just saying I've been drinking whiskey
Excuse me,
through a
ma'am.
straw.
I'm just playing. What is that mean?
I have been.
Brother Mark, you got the floor.
Thank you.
Oh,
School is the construct of what they told us we needed to advance.
right.
Right.
That's what they told us. Okay. But there's an old saying that he who has the goal makes the rules. So you can best believe at Cardinal Doherty, for example, they're not getting taught the same thing as Bartram.
And
No, they are
I'm
not.
about to say, and you knew that firsthand.
I knew that firsthand.
Exactly.
Well, let the man
So,
talk.
but the problem is the people at Bartram is not worried about what they teach in the Cardinal Doherty. Because if you were worried about it, you would want the same shit.
Right.
Right.
So that's why I'm asking, then why does it sound like a setup?
It is a
Okay.
setup.
Bullshit.
In fact, sounds like it is a setup.
Bullshit.
Okay? So,
The point is to recognize the setup.
the one
So
thing
once again, what's
and
going on?
I hate to make it racial, but I'll make it racial.
Oh,
We-
that's racist.
I guess we'll deal
The
with
one thing I give white people is that they have the ability to see the big picture. Because we as black people were kept down so long, the first little glimmer of light we see, we grab it.
Right. Shiny thing.
And I'm happy with that.
Right.
So if I graduate from school, let's say I go to Norfolk State,
Right.
and I graduate, and I'm not at entry level.
Right.
I start a job making $75,000.
Right.
The neighborhood thinks you're great.
Right.
But if I went to West Catholic, Cardinal Doherty, Archbishop Ryan, Roman Catholic,
You ain't seen no much of
and
that.
I graduated from school,
Right.
and now I'm starting at 100,000, like, fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
So
Right.
it's a difference of what you want and what you will accept. Once again, it's easy for us, because, here, take these crumbs.
And you know what? We've heard white allies in high places, and some not allies,
Right.
when they recognize that it's not that black people are not smart.
Oh, we're definitely smart. Definitely.
We are not organized.
Then you know, and
Correct.
there it is.
And-
There it is.
And
That's
we
the
are not.
answer.
And here's the step further, though. See, from their eyes on the outside, right?
Right.
We're not organized. But see, part of the reason that we are not organized is because there's lack of trust.
Correct.
And the reason why there's lack of trust is because of the social part of the reason. Because you still got to take some responsibility somewhere, right? Part of the reason that there's lack of trust is because of how the social construct,
Correct.
or I should say, deconstruction
Right.
Okay.
of the black family.
A black spirit.
Right,
Because our problem is, we can conquer something,
right.
but the next issue going to be,
Can we keep it?
not only can we keep it, who
But
going to
Lauren
run
Hill
it?
say it's not about what you cop, it's about what you keep.
But they're going to go, who's going to run it?
Who's, and everybody,
And
wanted,
everybody
nobody
wants
wants to take the
and
bad seat.
Everybody
Right.
wants to be a dictator.
Right. It's going to be some person
And
that
you
goes,
just end up being a dick.
who is this light skinned motherfucker?
They- why he doing it?
Right.
You know what it is? We got, and I think it's not just black, but we're at the forefront of this. We got such a resentment and a hatred spirit on something that we don't do, and it's really disheartening to when you sit there and process it. It's like, damn, why are you mad because it ain't you? Why can't you be happy for somebody?
Because it's-
Why
There
can't
it
you
is.
show? Why can't you show empathy? Why can't you? Why
Because-
does everything have to be remorseful? Why does everything
Because
have to
it's
be
easier,
trivial?
it's easier,
It's easier
do
to
that.
do that shit.
And especially so then that people don't have to look at themselves and where their shortcomings are. And therein
Right.
lies the cycle.
And it's vicious.
And it's vicious.
And it's
And you know,
all
one of
back.
the you know, say, old school sayings that black people are like crabs in the barrel. And I like what I heard a few years ago. And somebody said,
Why are
crabs were never supposed to be in a barrel.
Exactly.
That's my
They were never supposed to be there.
So this is what I'm going to ask.
You ever seen
And
it?
I think that I have a unique experience on this. So my thoughts on it is simply, I think it's funny how, and I'm going to just point it out because I always find the moment insightful and hilarious. When a white cop kills one of us, everybody mobilizes. We become one. Black Lives Matter. These things come out of nowhere.
When Ray shoot up the block,
Well, when Ray shoots up the block,
ain't nobody talking.
we back to no snitch.
Nobody talking.
We back to not
Wait,
pushing.
case
Now,
in point,
mind
that
you,
shoot just happened
recently,
Right.
recently,
When it happened in South
Right.
Philly, dude on the porch, on the camera,
On camera.
with the gun,
With the-
everybody see him, don't nobody know nothing.
Nobody know nothing.
and this is what bothers me more
Okay.
about my community
Okay.
than anything.
That's what I'm
I
talking about.
love when we come together over a unified outside threat. The problem is we do more damage to ourselves and say nothing when it's us. The random not black cop that might unalive us will get a lot of us moving forward to let's protest, let's boycott.
Right.
But
Let's do
this is
mine.
our neighborhood.
Right. But
Someone
see-
in our neighborhood
Right.
shot our child. Someone in our neighborhood shot one of our women.
And you know
When I
what?
grew up
Right.
in the 80s and 90s, we had a rule. Women and children were
Off
off
limits.
limits.
Off
You did not mess
limits.
with Big Nana. You weren't allowed to mess with women.
Let me
Matter of
first
fact,
give
if
you
you
a
were the
thing.
guy who put hands on a woman,
That was your ass.
there was a brother who would check you.
Oh,
and
OG,
more than likely,
OG
the
was
person who
coming.
Yeah.
checked you the most was someone you knew. He would come tell you, dog, we don't do that. He
Well,
threw an
that's-
elbow in your chest. He might have bought you a beer, but during that beer y'all drank, he made it clear this is not tolerated in our community.
Right.
Somewhere we lost that. Young
Well,
brothers came
women-
in, they started
Right.
smoking everybody.
Women.
Why don't they-
Hold it, respect. Women have crossed the line where they want to be gangsters too, so they want to smoke too.
Right.
Women edge these type of dudes on.
We've gone too far.
my
Yo,
question
listen, a
is-
lot of battles is that.
What's your question?
Why don't they check each
Because
other?
Susie said crazy fight.
No, why don't you check each other inside of the building?
And see,
And my point is, I have a half brother who's a cop.
It's not enough checking.
I have a half brother who's a cop. We've been brothers since birth. So you mean to tell me because you became a cop, you look at them on the same level as you look at me?
woo,
To be honest with you, the mentality and they're
Trained that
trained,
way.
they're
Right.
indoctrinated to do that from
So
the
you
academy.
learned to train them once you got into the academy.
And
But
then-
you've been black all your life.
and see, and there is like
Yeah,
I
but then
really
you chose sides.
Right,
but-
one
that's
of
my
them
point.
decides.
So my point after that is,
But here you go, one veteran to another.
yes,
You also realize there is a moment where they don't send a black soldier to Africa. They don't want us fighting
Right.
each other because
Right.
then we would see ourselves in them
I correct. I
and
agree
may
with that.
not follow orders. There's two entire units in Africa constantly working now.
Right.
We never speak of African con.
Right.
We talk about Europe con. We talk about all the other cons on every other continent. Till you get to Africa.
Well, therein lies the problem too. I take some of that responsibility.
Wait,
Well, okay, we take that responsibility.
I realized
Now,
when we were young,
Right.
when we went to the military, we were indoctrinated into we are fighting for American rights.
Right.
We thought we was fighting for Uncle Sam. Respect is going to sound like a joke. We were G.I. Joes.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to be G.I. Joe. We wanted in the military. We were hoping one day we would get a code name. Hey, you went through basic training.
Right.
If you really wanted something, you volunteered for airborne. You wanted something, you volunteered again, and you went and got in the Ranger units.
I
You
agree.
finally got your Ranger tab. You thought you were going to get deployment, and you were going to be spread democracy throughout the country, through the world. And then
Right.
one day we turned 25.
Right.
and realize
Well, I-
some totally different shit.
I'm gonna give you a quick story on that. But back to my brother's thing. My point with my brother is we can't talk about him being a cop because I know you know other cops that are dirty.
I know cops that are dirty.
How many of you have you turned in?
Hell, I know
No,
good
have you
cops.
turned in?
Hold, I know good cops who have told me about the
Exactly.
dirty cops.
Exactly.
And respect, not to put his name out, lovely brother, always been a friend of the family. He once told me about how him and his partner would flip a coin to decide
Right.
the fate
Yes.
of the next guy they pulled over.
Yes, I agree. Because he told me the same thing. But my point is, my man, that same person you let go
Right.
is the same person who could shoot Malcolm.
Right.
So you're complicit.
Right.
Because you ain't say shit.
We
So
all-
I don't want to hear that. Yeah, okay. But
I think that's the downside.
So,
the flip side we don't admit to.
until we take the, we gotta take response. You can't move forward
But what-
if you stuck in the quicksand.
But that's why we're stuck in the quicksand.
So-
So we don't have. Here's what's funny.
Mm.
I have done a lot of executive protection for the Jewish community, the
Mhm.
wealthy Jewish community.
Mhm.
The wealthy Jewish community constantly make sure they pump money into their community.
I agree.
So if the guy behind them is about to get in the media, they pump media onto him so he can get in the media. If you go to
Yes.
any hospital in the Philadelphia area, there's always a hospital that has Jewish last name, whether it be Einstein and so forth. And if you go in there, there are wings dedicated to other Jews.
I agree.
The
Well-
problem is respect.
Right.
We don't have our black elite don't openly pump money into us.
I found out why.
And they may do it quietly. There might be a reason.
I found it out.
But here's the problem with that. If I don't hear about it, my daughter doesn't hear about it. Like right now, there should be 5 or 10 Denzel Washington in hospital. There should be 5 or 10 Magic Johnson charter schools. Why?
AIDS
Because
clinics.
once you do it openly,
AIDS clinics.
and don't
AIDS.
listen. If you don't do it, what you have is my child won't grow up knowing that, hey, because let's just say Michael Jordan opened up a charter school. If he put his money into that, now my child knows that Michael Jordan opened up a school for us.
But
that
instead,
teaches
what
us.
MJ did was put his money in private prison.
But again, look
Right.
what you just said. He took his money and put it in private prisons instead of putting it into a private school. Now I like the fact that LeBron did it.
Right.
Now think about it. The next 20 generations
Right.
that go through the
His money
LeBron
was
school,
marketed in
charter
support-
school,
support black
they will
kids.
know that LeBron James enlightened me enough that I need to believe in my black athletes for me to go to school.
And I agree with you.
We get that the white community, respect,
Right.
has tons of schools for them.
I agree.
The Catholic Church, the Archdiocese, make sure there's tons of education. The Jews make sure there's tons of education for their people. The Asians push education.
I agree with you.
We push sports, rap, entertainment.
I agree.
Go ahead, Speed.
Can I-
Go ahead, Speed.
Tony,
Need for Speed Information has a comment that we want to
Yes.
speak about. Now,
Word
in
from
your-
our sponsor.
a word from our sponsor and friend of the family.
Truth. This is sponsored by the Truth.
They put
Oh,
hands
true.
And
on me
Trojan.
again. You're gonna come up with a
Trojan
broken,
large
pinky
condoms.
finger.
Yes. Which
Sponsored by
which I can't fit, so I ain't
Need
worried
for
about it.
Speed extra large condoms
Extra
.com.
medium.
for the dick that you
Gotcha.
can't see coming, but it never comes out.
Yo, I can't.
You ain't gonna see it.
Need for Speed condoms.
What? Anyway, so here, Tony,
Yep.
you spoke up on major things, and you, Ekon, you were exasperated on which you were in agreement. Here's the problem, and I hope you got your seatbelts on.
I'm ready. Shit.
All that money. Who's the richest black woman in the world? Oprah. Oprah got all that money. Oprah did what?
E.L. Burke.
Oprah opened a school
Obviously.
where?
Yeah.
In Africa. Even people like Lil Jon, they open school in Africa.
Yes.
They're not opening them here because all of them signed NDAs.
Right.
For those who don't know what NDAs
Yeah, I
is,
know.
a
Just go to agree.
non-disclosure agreement.
For that.
So, what?
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna finish this because this is important, and a lot of people really realize all these millionaires and athletes.
Good night,
and
Susie.
stuff- Night, Susie.
Nice.
All these millionaires and billionaires, from African descent. Here's the simple thing: if it strikes a chord, then strum the guitar on this motherfucker. They make you sign an NDA that says you're not going to take our money to get your people from under our oppression.
See, and that's, you just made my point. You just made my point. My point is, you have to fight. They will let a certain amount of people go. Perfect example is Bill Cosby.
I was just about to say.
How do you go from being America's dad
American Dad.
To the greatest thing since
Because
sliced bread.
here's your answer.
I'm gonna
Here's
buy
your
NBC.
answer. Here's your answer.
Yep.
I'm not going to let you take the money that you made from us to make things better for your own
So
company.
my point is, that's why I gave him credit for seeing the big picture.
That's what the
The
big
best
picture was.
example I got is you gonna think it's crazy.
No,
Kanye West.
no, same shit.
How do you wake up
Same
on Monday as a billionaire?
And then you
Tuesday morning you wake up, this man took money from you and you broke no law.
Right.
How?
Once again, because
How?
you violated our agreement.
White man says, we'll let a couple of you Negroes
Right.
in, but it's only certain white people you can talk about.
Right.
You can talk about him, but when I'm talking old money,
Yeah, we're talking old money. We're talking
I'm
old money.
talking-
Don't get wrong.
Rothschild,
I was just about to say.
Carnegie money,
Okay.
Mellon money.
Yeah. Wait.
Okay. What's the island?
Gullah
Geechee.
Geechee, yes, that's
Geechee
my
Island?
family. Yes, sir. Gullah Geechee
The
Island.
Yeah.
Kennedys.
Right.
Right.
When you start talking them kind of money,
Right.
Right.
and you talk
Right.
about them kind of people,
Right.
oh, we're
Right.
not having that shit.
Coke
Can
brothers.
I give you a
brothers.
can I give you a bombshell that you probably don't, but you probably don't know? Why do you think Puffy was going through all this shit?
Oh, listen.
You think? Wait.
know.
Come on, no. We're gonna make sure our audience know. You think Puffy was going through all this for some retarded bitch he was fucking and threw down fucking in a fucking hotel? You think?
Which was still wrong.
Which was wrong, don't go down there. But in all seriousness,
Yeah.
do you think all this? Think about Bill Cosby. Think about R. Kelly.
R.
You
Kelly.
think all this is about some average Joe that you may or may have not trespassed against for the long version? No.
But
What?
the deal with Puffy is, you knew Puffy was a dickhead.
No. See, but
Excuse my
we
language.
know that.
You already knew that.
We knew that.
Did you know what Bill Cosby was doing? Everybody else was doing.
Right.
So why didn't
We
you
got
bang?
nothing to do.
Why didn't you bang Sidney Poitier?
Because
why didn't you bang all these other
Here's the answer.
Florida Cup bitches?
They- Here's your answer.
Yeah.
They didn't go after nobody else
Because of
because Puffy and Bill Cosby and whoever else got jammed up went after the elites trying to do something different with the money they got from them.
Well, and the difference is, that money was Bill Cosby's money.
No,
No,
it was never Bill Cosby's money.
No.
Why?
Well,
Because they made you
Ah,
sign an
But this is the level I'm
NDA.
talking about.
They made you sign an
Puffy
NDA,
made money from who? Ciroc.
which is owned by who?
That's my point.
That's where I was going.
Who did Bill Cosby make his money from?
He made
He
it
made
from
money off
NBC.
his own television show.
He made them, but he made the money off of NBC, which said,
No, he-
we're going to let you be famous.
He was making money where you
No, hear what I'm saying. We're going to let you be famous,
You can't
but
buy our
you
shit.
can't buy our shit.
And we're not gonna let that happen.
And we're not going to let it happen. So let me pull up this ugly-ass white woman from the 80s who said you did something against her. And we know about it because we're the elites.
Ugly is an eye to behold.
That bitch is
But
ugly
she was
as
hideous.
fuck.
But then you got people.
She was a handsome
She
soul.
had a
on the flip
non-experience.
side, it's easy to condemn because you got a person like Umar Johnson
Umar Johnson,
who talked that old
who
talk.
talks a lot of
But-
talk,
Right.
But he ain't
but I
got no
ain't
money.
seeing
Show
no
him
bread
He
getting
can't show
Exactly.
me because guess what? He ain't got.
Exactly.
He ain't got their
Exactly.
money.
He got
And like
no
I said,
money to
it was
pump into
all
the
about
community.
the money.
Right. Susie said,
Right, but
said
if
so
you
they made him a
believe-
scapegoat.
If you believe the Umar
Exactly.
and his premise of what he's trying to do, if Denzel Washington put the same proposal out,
Right.
he would get more money than Umar Johnson.
Right, but guess what?
Where is Denzel?
Guess what? Denzel ain't going to do it because
No.
why? They're going to listen.
Denzel
I guarantee.
did-
I
did
promise
right.
you, if Denzel was to say, you know what, I'm going to buy this community, I'm going to buy this plot of land, blah blah blah. All of a sudden, here comes some mystery woman. Even though he's been faithful to his wife
Right.
for 40 fucking years, but that's what they have on you.
No.
You're going to try to use our money to do something
No.
that's going to lift your people out of the hole that we got on them.
But this
We're
is
going to
what
fuck you over.
Denzel does. I know you coming after me because of my name. All right, Chadwick, I'm gonna pay for you to go to school.
Now he did
All
that.
right,
He
Chadwick,
did that.
I'm gonna give you some money. How about you don't know?
But he did that. No, but
And
he
I
wasn't
don't know.
solo. It wasn't a solo. He did it for a group.
I
So,
thought you did.
yeah.
So
So
that group can become a conglomerate.
Need for Speed conglomerate.
You
Yeah.
gotta have a conglomerate. So he put the money out there. Now, what you choose to do with it,
Right, but long as it's, but that's how they get you. Long as it look like a charitable donation. You're not gonna say nothing. See that right there? Oh, you put a couple of kids in school. You Puff went after DeLeon Diageo, who owns all the liquor brands. And so once he ruffled the feathers talking about ownership, all of a sudden, wait, can you look at this move right here real quick? This move is so special. Look.
Okay, it's still happening.
All this shit just comes out of nowhere.
Well, then how do you think Spike Lee put movies together? Why the million of black people said, I need cash.
Right.
I need money. And they put these movies together, and Spike is now an icon.
Right. He is an icon, but once again, when is besides Do the Right Thing, when was Spike Lee's last movie?
When was his last movie?
What was his last movie?
That you paid attention to, or that I paid attention to?
What was his last movie that you paid attention to?
The last movie I remember him from is two of them. What was the one with with Damon Damon Willis, not Damon Willis. Damon he remembered Wayne, Damon Wayans.
Yeah.
Black, is it black? Not black. The one he was a TV executive and became a buffoon and wound up killing himself.
I don't know the name of that. But you're actually making my point.
No,
We're not trying to. I'm not. First of all, Spike Lee.
I'm expounding on the point.
Yeah.
And the other movie was The Drop Squad. See, you don't remember. See, you got to pay attention.
No.
You know what The Drop Squad was about?
I don't know. But
that's black people's problem.
But here's the problem. I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm just showing that in the 80s and 90s, Spike Lee was that dude. He was that dude. He was putting out conscious shit that became cultural icons and things of that nature. All right, Spike, you might be doing a little too much. We don't want these people woke. Because that's the type of shit he was putting out. And he had the back.
And that's my problem with black people, because you got to sit down and pick and choose. You got to do the research.
We can't. We're not giving that no more.
Clarence Williams.
Now we're all with everything.
He was in one of the movies. One of the Wayne brothers did.
The Wayne brothers.
With Robert Townsend.
Oh, Hollywood Shuffle?
Hollywood Shuffle.
Hollywood Shuffle.
And the famous line he said in there that most black people would never remember is, what happened to the revolutionaries? You used to be that boy. Yeah, well, the post office was hiring. And shit ended. Give a nigga a job.
Give
a job on a low
Give
end,
a good brother a job.
Shit.
Why? Because he's been drawn out of everything else. Yeah,
the difference is white people look beyond that. You have to.
White people are privileged to look beyond that.
You can be privileged.
We are not given the same pair of glasses.
So you got to make your shit work.
So what?
You know it.
My point.
All of us are of an age that everybody's parents said, you got to work twice as hard. You got to be 3 times as better.
But what happens when you've been working 4 times?
What happens?
When do you think we get our reward now? As men of a certain age.
This is the reward. It has to start real small. At first I had nothing. Now I got a piece of cloth. The beach standing on the corner for the bus. Because I don't know not one of us, if it was pouring down raining right now, would let the Prius go by with us driving and say, I'm going to wait for the Benz.
Facts.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Are you going to wait for the Benz? Are you going to stand in the rain and wait for the Benz? Or get in this Prius and get dropped?
Right. Are we based on logic on this?
I'm based on logic because he should know, Tone being in the service, when you're private, you don't have shit.
You know what? I got one better for you.
What you got?
And here's something I've been preaching, because I truly believe that racism is based on privilege.
Okay.
And when I mean racism is based on privilege,
yes.
During my tour in Iraq,
okay,
I have had the privilege to see racism
Mark on camera.
Icon is in the house.
What's up?
Shout out to Icon.
Thank you for having me.
Taking the chair.
Thank you.
My statement is, I've seen racism in the military.
Yes.
Here's my fun part about that.
Okay.
I've never met a white man who was so racist he would not get on the helicopter to get out that was flown by 2 black men.
Correct.
He didn't say, I'll just stay here and take whatever's coming at me until
Correct.
the white helicopter show up.
Correct.
I ain't never seen it.
I've
Never seen a racist white man refuse the black medic that showed up to save his ass after that bullet tore through his chest.
That's in combat.
I've never seen racism survive. We the only ones that can get you out, and unfortunately we all the color ones.
Combat.
I've never seen one say, I'll just die here in Iraq and take off with you brothers.
Combat.
So racism is really based on where you can get away with it.
Non-combat.
So if you at home and you just happen to be surrounded by the most racist brothers you know, they could be racist.
Facts.
Get somewhere where your only chance to get out is the black man. I have yet to meet the one who stood on 10 and said, nah, I'ma just take my chances and go with you niggas.
I've met
never
There's
seen-
opportunity.
okay.
Opportunity.
Racism is opportunity.
Opportunity.
I've met a couple, but they didn't take that because they fell back on what you said. They didn't want to be the pioneers to step out.
Never.
Because every pioneer that we had got killed. One stepped out,
But
die.
that's my point. We are at the point now where, and the truth is, I think this is funny. I really don't think Trump is a racist. I think Trump is an ultimate opportunist. Because when he was amongst black people, he made sure he made the speech about how black people built America. He had no problem saying it out loud.
opportunist part.
Right.
What do you say behind closed doors?
Fuck them niggas.
I don't want them black people touching my money.
Right.
Hold it unless they can make me more.
No, he didn't want to count on them.
He didn't want nobody to count him, but he didn't have any problem taking that Tyson money.
What? I'm gonna take the money. I'm gonna take your money so you can deprive your people.
So racism is back to opportunity. If opportunity,
Well, that's part of it. Yes.
so you're right back to the flip. I haven't met the racists who say I don't even want the black rich man money.
No, I personally haven't met him. Have I heard? Have I heard?
I haven't
Yes.
seen them.
I've heard. I haven't met him.
Like what's what the Hawk was say? He
So
didn't want his daughter dating black men, but if she was going to, as long as he was dating a rich one, he was gonna be okay with it.
That's not a racist statement.
But I think that's funny as all hell. So hold it. Let's be clear. I
Right.
truly in my heart believe there's tons more rich white money
Right.
than black money.
Definitely.
But if you must date a black man, we're gonna take that NBA money. So you don't mind having black grandchildren, as long as your grandchildren are from the riches of the black men.
That just happened to Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
His girlfriend said, "Yo, he was trying to holler at me, and I wouldn't date him because I didn't know who he was."
But listen to how they play. How many activists, how many brothers warned him this was
Yes.
a bad move?
Yes.
And somehow he heard none of it.
Because I think he felt trapped. He was a young boy.
You're not trapped. You ain't got no
You
face
ain't
right
trapped
now.
if you're about to be one of the richest guys in the world from
You're
broke.
trapped in the sense of I'm not making my own decision. Everybody trying to tell me what to do.
He's grown ass person to make his own decision. He can have financial
And that's why.
advisors.
And that's why he married.
But
the
you
girl.
know he married a
You know
girl.
he married
He
the girl.
married-
I love her.
He
She
married
good
the
for
girl.
me. She was getting partied in them parties. What you talking?
Yo, party.
Yeah, she was getting partied. Pass around. Let me smack that ass. Let me finger fuck the bag and shit out.
Ooh, that's raw.
Super raw. That is raw.
Well, what?
That is raw. That is raw.
I am in need of a cheese curl. But we have no cheese curl.
Where's the cheesy ball?
We do have cheesy balls, but the cheesy balls are missing.
Were you talking? Here, the cheesy balls right here. Were you talking about a burger?
Yeah, we don't want burgers. Fuck that.
Listen, here on Smoking Ash, we like to talk about real topics while drinking whiskey through a straw.
And talking shit. With the truth
If you stay with us this
behind
long,
it.
we appreciate you.
You know we already all right.
Next week, we are going to be here on Worldwide Protection,
Right,
which is my company,
right.
and we're going to talk about very interesting topics, like the ones you're having right now.
Correct.
As you listen to the men talk,
Wrong way, nigga. Wrong way.
Damn it. I was trying to steal the cheesy balls.
Negative.
Had to pass it back.
That was a fair, Corporal.
Let's be very clear. I'm starting to think MAGA is starting to see through Trump's BS. About time. Way too late.
I agree with that.
But I don't think they're seeing it because the agenda has changed, because they were really hoping that when he released these files, there were going to be a lot of Democratic names on it.
Right.
That's true.
And the whole time, now here's my joke about it. I'll be clear about it. If the fact that these files had all this information about Trump, what I'm more mad about is the Democratic Party didn't use it to stop Trump.
And the
They
Democratic,
had 4 years where they were in charge.
Yes.
They had access to these files.
the
And
Democrats,
they didn't nuke Trump with them.
they want to fight fair and a dirty
You
fight.
can't fight fair in a dirty fight.
I agree.
Matter of fact, in the military, if I'm not playing dirty, I'm already losing.
That's what Al Davis said. That's why I'm a Raider fan, as you can see.
We had
Look.
to blame, one, if you're with the
Okay.
Democratic Party, we got to erase that because they didn't do their due diligence to stop Trump from getting it off.
If you're not cheating, you're not cheating.
Wait.
Listen,
They didn't do it because they're implicated in it too.
but that's cool. But the greater evil should have been if we had to sacrifice a few of ours to take down a bigger evil.
Right.
Correct.
I agree with you on
We
that.
should have pulled the trigger.
I agree.
Because if you're a Democrat and your name is on those files, you get what you deserve.
You're right.
And we would have looked better by purging
Correct.
the party if you're a Democrat
I'm with you on
of the
that.
situation. Now that you've allowed 47 to have it, and we know he's got the pictures, because we still ain't seen no pictures with Obama there.
Right.
We ain't seen no pictures. Well, we know Clinton was hanging out.
We know
But
Clinton.
everybody knew Clinton was hanging out. The brother was
Exactly.
getting a blowjob and smoking a cigar and married to the second most powerful woman in the world.
Like a champion.
Yo, so yeah, if his name is in there, he should get smoked. I mean, not in the literal form.
They should get eviscerated.
Yo,
Well, can I ask you two brothers a
I'm
question?
listening. Speak.
I think 45, because he was 45 first.
Uh-huh.
I think this is happening because when he was 45, for example, so if you were down South Philly, Steve, if you were down South Philly, and a white person happened to call you a nigger
Whoa.
to your face,
Right.
there's a high possibility.
I'm going to jail.
Exactly. I don't want that smoke.
Right.
But if 45 says it, way up on the hill, he's speaking for me.
He's speaking for me.
I can't get touched.
But I think what was funny,
Right.
the whole time that MAGA thought that they were going to get all this protection. Now, I guess they believed that, you know, he was only going to deport the Mexicans.
At 47, he's going to come back stronger.
He was going to jam up people of different colors,
Right?
and he was going to somehow set them free.
Right.
But everybody had warned that Medicaid and all those great things. First of all, let's be clear, and this is not even a racial statement.
Right.
There are more Caucasian and light-skinned people on welfare and public defense assistance
Correct.
than blacks.
Yeah,
Right.
well,
Matter of fact,
50% of the population.
Kentucky is one of the poorest
Correct.
unions in our country.
Next to West Virginia.
Yes. Yes.
Now, those people who all argue for Trump, they knew that they were going to get sliced first.
But they didn't think. It's one thing to
But
believe
how
it.
would you have written a bill that only attacked people of color if the whole idea was to only the rich? Yeah, this is where I think America is the most screwed part. And I
Okay.
love my country. I'd die for it in a heartbeat, re-uniform with no problem.
Okay.
Here's where I'm stuck. Poor white people, poor black people.
Right.
Middle class white people, middle class black people are all fighting the same battle. They're
Basically.
trying to improve something for their family.
Basically.
Somehow we've been tricked that we should fight each other
That's the whole thing.
while the rich are robbing the country blind.
I agree.
So when he said, I'm cutting all these contracts, I'm cutting all this stuff, that was just to make sure there was more money in the pool for them to steal.
But is it a trick?
Yes.
I think it's a trick because
The biggest trick.
if you go into a good middle class neighborhood that is mixed, the white man and the black man, the white woman and the black woman are all fighting to improve situations for their family. That white man is going to work.
Right.
He's putting in whatever hours he needs to pay that mortgage, car note, keep the lights on.
Until what?
No different than the black man.
Until what happens?
Until someone tricks them into believing that I'm trying to steal something from him.
Okay. So then now you're telling me the public at hand is stupid.
Yes.
I believe.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe.
Yes.
I believe we become so stupid because we secretly would like to believe that we would steal from each other while the rich man is stealing everything.
Well,
Okay.
But we've been saying that from Get-Gate, it's really been about a class issue, or how in other countries a caste system. This is about a class issue with the race issue as the front man.
Yes, it's a class issue
Okay.
that has been wrapped in the trickery of believing that it's a race issue.
Okay.
I have white neighbors that I would drink with, smoke with, barbecue with every day. We don't have a problem. He's working his full-time job, doing his thing. I'm working my full-time job, doing my thing. He's got a wife that she's got to go out, that she got to make money. I got a wife that she's got to go out and make money. We all both try to pay mortgages on houses right next to each other.
Right.
I don't look at them and think, damn, I think they take it from me.
Okay.
I would like to believe they're not looking at me saying, damn, he's taking from me.
Okay.
The problem is we both know that the elite 1% is taking from both of us.
And I agree with everybody on
The
theory.
problem is, when do we get to the point where both sides look at each other and go, stop. I live on the same block you
Right.
live on. We
Right.
live in the same area. We both drive comparable vehicles. It's not
Okay.
like he driving around in his Mercedes Benz and I'm riding around in a beat up Chevy that don't run half the time.
Right.
We both drive cars to the same job in about the same distance in different directions.
Okay.
Facts.
He drives home, he's got to take care of it. He got to love and take care of his wife. He want to sit in his backyard, have a beer, have a steak, and think, hey, I'm not doing that bad.
Okay.
He's in the gym, he's busting his ass to try to stay in shape because he knows somewhere out there there's a threat. He's going to have to be the motherfucker to stand up to it.
Okay.
I come home from my job in the opposite direction in the same distance. I come home, I kiss my wife, I look at my 5-year-old, I've had a hard day at work.
Okay.
I just want to sit on my porch, have the same steak he had across the fence.
Now herein lies the
I ain't got shit.
here lies I think the benefit of when you're a minority. You have the opportunity to study the majority in a way that they don't have a chance, whether it's purposeful
Okay.
or situational,
Okay.
to study us.
Okay.
And I think when that happens, see, by this happening, they've gotten a chance to see, well, this ain't none of what I see on the. And then we have the opportunity, because of similar, what we said, yeah, as we see, yeah, go ahead, keep that light bulb going on, right? And then we have the opportunity to go, yeah, this is, most black people we know, this is how this is.
Right, and the thing is,
Okay.
and that comes
And
back
to be
what we
able
learned in
to
the
tear
military.
down,
When you had that
to start
moment
to
to
chip
conversate
away.
with the guy on the other side of the fence,
Right.
and you start realizing, hold on, I wasn't a party. I didn't do any of that. Like, my best friend, my battle buddy, who said to me, so when your family was on welfare, I said, we've never been on welfare. My mom was a nurse.
Right.
We had great money. I did 12 years in Catholic school. I had perfect attendance. I have
Right.
no idea of the world you believe I come from.
Right.
Right.
And then I'm talking to him, realizing, oh, shit, dude, you came exactly from the world I thought you came from.
Right.
And
You live on a farm.
I
You
agree with
fish and
both
hunt
of you.
every day.
I agree with both of y'all.
I'm not from the hood.
I agree with that. But now, I'm going to be the contrarian.
Good, good.
I believe
Health and security.
everything is okay until it happens to you. And then the whole world flips. when it happens to
Now
you.
here,
Because I think the media does that too.
No, it happens. I'll give you a perfect example. Black folks been getting killed by other people. I'm not gonna say just white people, by other people all the time, right?
Right.
Andy did.
But when George Floyd got killed, it was the way he got killed.
Right.
But it was public.
Exactly. So you mean to tell me
It was execution.
with the
There was no
example,
room for deniability.
with the example that Tone just gave us, you go to work, I go to work, we all hustle, we doing our thing, blah blah blah. You mean to tell me a white person saw that and said that shouldn't have happened? The cops should go to jail.
They should have.
They should have, but it
been
didn't.
normal.
It didn't.
Well,
right?
George Floyd didn't went to jail.
Not systemically, no.
Right.
Right. So why is there an argument if we from the same school, wrong is wrong.
Right.
That shit was wrong.
Right.
So I should be able to say it with my chest out. That shit was wrong. You should be able to say that shit was wrong.
Right.
And we unified that way.
Right.
But we all know there's a division between white and black. Why?
Yo, people, listen. We hit that 12 o'clock moment.
That.
This is Smoking Ash.
Yeah, right.
We had Icon in the house.
Yo,
Thank you for having me.
Veteran. Fellow soldier.
definitely got.
We had a
that.
drink. He's
Definitely.
definitely back. He's always invited here on Smoking
I might
Ash.
move in.
Yo, listen.
We got E.L. Berkeley.
Yeah.
Yo, don't forget E.L. Berkeley, Dark Papyrus. We're going to be over here on Worldwide Protection from now on. We got DJ Speed in the house.
Ain't nobody.
Good brother, always been here. We listen. Just a quick say this before we go forward. If you ever want to come down to the show, debate, speak your mind, tell your truth, remember this. It's Smoking Ash. It's our show. What is your thoughts and topics?
Right.
Come down. Defend what you believe in. And we will allow you the chance to do that. Openly. We're going to have some fine liquor.
Look.
I'm going to provide you some good cigars.
We Gen X and Zennials, we're
gonna
built
have
for
it,
it tough.
but
We can
you're-
handle
we
debates.
are not
We gonna
a
make
young
the shit out of you,
generation, but you are allowed to come here and debate, and you can do it off stage. You don't have to be seen.
Right.
You can defend yourself from not being on because if you just don't want to be on social media. But Smoking Ash is for you.
And we
Back
got
in
a
the day,
phone.
When we grew up, it was called Donahue. They
Yeah.
give you a chance to stand up and speak what
Facts.
you believe in.
Sally
and
Jesse
you,
Raphael.
Sally Jesse Raphael.
Red
Ricky
glasses.
Ricky Lake. They gave you a chance to speak your mind. They gave you a chance to defend your position. Good, bad, or indifferent. It's yours. We're not going to crucify you for it. We just demand
We might
that
roast you a
speak
little
on
bit,
it
We're gonna break the
intelligently.
Then we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
We can't sit here and defend something you can't defend intelligently.
We're trying to get
Yeah.
the Jerry Springer status.
Yeah,
so we'll start
because
showing.
for real, if one thing, I know we are diverse in our audience, but one thing, if you don't know about black people, we gonna crack jokes.
We're going to
Okay.
We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
We're going to crack
Yeah.
jokes. We're going to eat some cheesy balls.
Yeah.
Drink some liquor.
Don't
smoke
bring
some
no,
cigars.
don't roll up with no cheesy
don't bring
balls.
up
though.
with don't bring no potato salad with raisins. We're not
No
interested.
raisins.
No.
No.
No strawberries.
No.
No strawberry.
No.
No.
No fruit.
But we have definitely officially hit that 1202 area. So this is Smoking Ash.
Yo,
And we out.
and we are out.
Icon, Speed Rock, E.L. Berkeley, me, Boy Tone. Never by choice. We out.
We out.